In a cozy alley nestled between towering buildings, there lived a curious little kitten named Whiskers. Whiskers was a bundle of energy, always eager to explore the world beyond her home. But Whiskers' mommy, Luna, was a different story. Ever since she lost Whiskers' daddy to the dangers of the big city, Luna had become overprotective, rarely letting her daughter out of her sight. Whiskers would often gaze longingly at the bustling streets, imagining all the adventures that awaited her. Whiskers watched other kittens playing and exploring, their laughter echoing through her. But whenever Whiskers asked Luna if she could join them, the answer was always the same. "It's too dangerous, my little one." One sunny afternoon, Whiskers' friends, a mischievous tabby named Ginger and a sleek black kitten called Shadow, came bounding into the alley. Their eyes sparkled with excitement as they approached Whiskers. "Hey, Whiskers," Ginger called out. "We're going on an adventure into town. Want to come?" Whiskers' heart raced with excitement, but she hesitated, glancing back at her sleeping mother. I don't know if I should," she replied, her voice tinged with disappointment. Shadow rolled his eyes. "Come on, Whiskers. Don't be such a scaredy cat. It'll be fun." Their taunts struck a chord in Whiskers. She was tired of being left behind, of missing out on all the excitement. With a deep breath, she made her decision. "Okay, I'm in," she declared, her voice a mix of nervousness and determination. The three kittens scampered off, giggling as they darted between the legs of unsuspecting humans. Whiskers felt a thrill of excitement as they ventured further from the alley than she'd ever been before. The sights, sounds, and smells of the city overwhelmed her senses. Meanwhile, back in the alley, Luna awoke from her nap to find Whiskers gone. Panic gripped her heart as she frantically searched their home. "Whiskers," she called out, her voice filled with worry. "Where are you, my darling?" When she realized Whiskers had left the alley, Luna's fear turned to determination. She set out into the unfamiliar streets, desperate to find her daughter before anything terrible could happen. As Luna searched, her worst fears seemed to come true. An animal control worker spotted her and managed to trap her in a cage. Luna meowed in distress as she was loaded into the back of a truck, her thoughts still on her missing daughter. Whiskers and her friends were having the time of their lives, chasing butterflies in a nearby park when they heard a familiar cry. Whiskers' ears perked up. "That sounds like Mommy," she exclaimed, her playful mood instantly replaced by concern. The three kittens raced towards the sound, their little paws pattering against the pavement. They arrived just in time to see Luna locked in the back of the animal control truck. "Oh no," Whiskers cried. "We have to save her." Ginger and Shadow exchanged worried glances. "But how?" Ginger asked. "We're just little kittens." Whiskers' eyes narrowed with determination. "We may be small, but we're clever. Come on, I have an idea." The kittens put their heads together and came up with a daring plan. While Ginger distracted the technician by knocking over a trash can, Whiskers managed to sneak onto the truck and hit the button to open the back door. Whiskers darted inside and helped her mother escape. As they ran back to the safety of their alley, Luna couldn't stop nuzzling Whiskers. "Oh, my brave little girl," she purred. "I was so worried about you, but you ended up saving me." Once they were home, Luna sat Whiskers down for a heart-to-heart talk. "I owe you an apology, my darling," she began. "I was so afraid of losing you, and I was holding you back from living your life." Whiskers looked up at her mother with wide eyes. "I understand, Mommy. You were just trying to protect me." Luna nodded. "Yes, but I realize now that I can't keep you safe by keeping you locked away. You're growing up, and it's time I let you spread your wings, or should I say, stretch your paws." Whiskers' face lit up with joy. "Really? You mean I can go on adventures with my friends?" "Yes, my dear," Luna replied with a smile. But promise me you'll be careful and always come home." "I promise, Mommy," Whiskers exclaimed, nuzzling her mother affectionately. From that day on, things changed in the little alley. Whiskers was free to explore and play with her friends, returning home each evening to share her adventures with Luna. Luna, though still protective, learned to trust in her daughter's abilities and the world around them. As the sun set on another day, the alley was filled with the sound of laughter. Luna, Whiskers, Ginger, and Shadow were engaged in a lively game of kick the yarn, their worries forgotten as they enjoyed each other's company. Whiskers paused for a moment. Watching her mother laugh and play, she realized that sometimes the greatest adventures weren't about exploring new places, but about discovering new sides of the ones we love. With a happy purr, she enjoyed her newfound freedom, grateful for the lessons they had all learned about love, trust, and letting go. And so, in that cozy alley between the towering buildings, a family of cats and their friends found the perfect balance between adventure and home, protection and freedom. They knew that whatever challenges life might bring, they would face them together with open hearts and curious spirits. As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Whiskers curled up next to her mother, feeling safe and loved. She drifted off to sleep, dreaming of the adventures yet to come and the lessons still to be learned in this grand journey called life.